the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
I gotta get a witness. No!
Say, man, you got a joint? No, not on me, man.
I don't have facts to back this up.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
That's true. Sometimes I cry.
Oh!
Lick my butthole, he laughed.
From the strangest corners of the internet, here to bring you opinions of the world from an altered perspective. Here are your hosts, the Drunken Peasants.
Hello, welcome to episode 900, part 2 on twitch.tv/Drunken Peasants, doing it live. Here we are. Welcome to Twitch.
Doing it live.
Doing it live. Doing it live.
Will we be uploading this to YouTube tomorrow?
Yeah, I think I will.
As a part 2?
Yes.
So if those of you watching it now on YouTube, welcome to your lunch, your Drunken Peasants lunch.
Drunken lunch.
Assuming it shows up around lunchtime.
Probably.
For most people, who knows? I don't know. It could be the middle of the day. Get a sandwich. Could be the middle of the night. Get a sandwich. Whatever time
I
you
guess
see
we're
this.
still on YouTube. I forgot to end it.
Ooh,
I messed up.
Well, now.
Now we'll end it.
That's mad. Mad. Absolute mad, lad.
There, now it's done.
Poop, poop. Thank you for the little bitties, the itty bitties, y'all. Drunken luncheon.
Drunken luncheon.
Hype train incoming.
I know I knew I forgot to do something. I was like, man, I want to minimize the downtime. I just want to like go into it, you know? And I messed up. How can I ever forgive myself? Level 1 of the hype train. Thanks, guys. We're at 78% of the hype train, and Monty will come back soon also.
Honey Bard says, Billy, what is the best midnight snack? If you are a dairy eater, I think cheese is the best midnight snack.
You think so?
It's not... It's filling. It's not too chewy, so you don't have to worry about your little teeth getting too messy if you already brushed. It's not the best, but you know, you could have a little cheese snack.
I don't disagree.
You can have a little cheese snack before going night-night. The milk will help soothe and settle your tongue.
18 Ben laughing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yay. Drunk 18 Ben laughing.
Is my favorite ice cream also chocolate chip? No, actually. I had triple chocolate keto ice cream recently, and one of the things in it was chocolate chip and the triple chocolate.
Joe Biden loves the chocolate
and
chip.
it was not that enjoyable at all, actually. It was unenjoyable.
Yeah, Joe Biden not a fan of the chocolate chip.
Bagel with cream cheese, pretty good. Pretty good. There's a lot of chewing going on there.
We are at 8% of level 2 of the hype train. If you guys got any bits to send our way, we just got 1,000. 2 guns.
Biddies.
Thank you, 2 guns. Now we're at 64% of level 2 of the hype train. If you got any more bits, or you got your Amazon Prime sub, if you haven't used that already, send it our way.
The carbs in the bagel, when you eat the bagel and cream cheese before going to bed, the carbs have to be burnt in the process more so than the fats and the lactose going directly into your system. It won't have to process into fats. That's why I say cheese. I feel like your body's going to be able to do the least amount of processing power while you sleep. It should soothe you. Milk, often warm milk, will help you go to sleep at night, they say. I don't know if that's a placebo, if there's a legitimate thing going there.
I got some Crater Lake blue cheese. It's
How's
very
that?
Good. It's a soft cheese.
Is it stinky?
No. It's kind of like Humboldt Fog, if you've ever had that.
I think I've had Humboldt Fog, yeah.
It's like a very soft cheese.
It's pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah, I like a good like cheese and meat platter at night.
A charcuterie?
Yes. Oh, shit show just hit us with the primes.
Bang, bang. Bang on the door, baby. Bang, bang.
Let me see if I can find, let's see, Crater Lake cheese.
But Cookies and cream is the best ice cream, says Low Dog 09.
There it is. It's a Crater Lake blue cheese.
I used to when I would get ice cream, I would get the
Poot poot.
Poot 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 poot.
I would get the Ben and Jerry's
And I quote
New York strawberry cheesecake. That was one I would get a lot. I really liked that one a lot.
Yeah.
But now they have keto ice cream, and I find myself gravitating. Yeah, some of them are really good.
Thank you, Blasian.
Yeah. Sometimes I get like the birthday cake keto ice cream, and it's got like vanilla ice cream with cake batter and
I've
little
seen
stuff.
that.
And I don't know, I like that. That's the one I end up getting when I get it usually these days. But I think cookies and cream is very good.
Biden likes chocolate chip. He's a chocolate chip guy.
Yeah, I'm just not a chocolate chip guy. I think a cherry chocolate chip would be better than a chocolate chip. That's just
There were some gift subs given out. We're in level 3. We're halfway through level 3. All we need is a few more bits or a few more subscriptions to get us to level 4. There's 3 minutes left. 3 minutes left on the timer.
Honey Bard says butter pecan is my personal favorite. Butter pecan is very good. They have a lot of keto versions of butter pecan.
Do you like Rocky Road?
Yeah.
It's got marshmallows in it.
Yeah, it's supposed to have walnuts, right? But most of them come with almond.
Yeah.
If you can find a Rocky Road with a walnut in it, oh, yeah, that was me doing a chef's kiss. Everybody does chef's kisses. They came out with a magic card called Chef's Kiss this month that came out. And every time one of the commentators, I watch a lot of Magic the Gathering commentary now. That's how my life is. I'm sick in the head.
Yeah, so you'll never go back to Pokemon, will you? Pokemon Go.
I don't know. I got an ad for Pokemon Go on Twitch when I had to wait for the ad for this channel.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it was just now. They were trying to, come
They're
on.
onto us.
Come on, Billy. Billy, remember the Oreo
there we
getting
go.
smashed in your face for your birthday? Yeah, that was cute.
2.5 minutes, 63%. We're almost there.
Now, whenever somebody talks about the magic card Chef's Kiss, they go this. And I'm like, it's got to get annoying after a while. But now, I said Chef's Kiss on the show and I did it. And then you did it immediately afterwards. I think we're stealing Chef's Kiss for this show. That's what we're going to do all the time now when something really supreme happens. Chef's Kiss. Every time. Valentino gelato is fire. Strawberry ice cream with pieces of dark chocolate.
Buzz. Thank you.
Yeah, good gelato. Oh man.
Man. When I was in Italy, I went to this place where it was like the coconut ice cream had like real coconut shavings in it, and the pistachio. Oh man, it was unbelievable. And they crammed so much into the one cone. I wonder if I can find this place.
Yeah, I used to love pistachio ice cream. That would be a regular pistachio pudding. You know how they make Jell-O pudding, and you could have the instant pudding. Pistachio was always my preferred Jell-O pudding. Was the pistachio pudding. Danny Milan says Valentino gelato is fire, but also says grape vanilla ice cream, a Mexican ice cream, is really good. That sounds good. Grape vanilla ice cream. Very rarely do you see grape in the ice cream flavors. That's usually like a soda or candy flavor. I don't know if I've had a grape ice cream.
This is the place I went to. Let's see.
The meandering conversation is the best part of the show. Well, I'm glad you think that, Honey Bard, because a lot of times people don't think the meandering conversation is the best part of the show, and those people should be fired. Bloody Buns loves coconuts.
This place, I went to this place. When you go in, it's when I was there was just a ton of people and there was no line. You just kind of like push your way to the front and ordered, and they would scoop it right there and just like cram like 2 or 3 scoops into your cone. It was pretty great.
It looks pretty
like
good.
right here. You see all the people? Yeah, it was like that.
UVD Sempervirens says Spumoni ice cream is god tier. The very first restaurant I ever went to in my life. It's now a liquor store, literally blocks away from where I live. But the restaurant had a Spumoni ice cream at the end of every meal, It was very good. It was my dad's lifelong favorite restaurant, and I was gone.
We're at level 4. 4 minutes left. We're at 22%. I think we can complete this.
Ooh, a grape soda Mexican milkshake sounds bomb.
Yeah.
Putin loves pistachio ice cream. He is not a
Hey,
mad
he's
man.
a man with taste. What can I
Not a
say?
mad man. There's a lot of gelato places in Ballard.
I love how the people scooping gelato have to wear, like, you know, white button-up shirts and bow ties. And
Goddamn
vests.
right, dude. When I went to the $100+ Nordic Lodge buffet in Rhode Island, they had a little dessert area, and they had this little ginger-haired girl working the ice cream machine, and she was dressed up like a parlor girl. She was about that life. I was like, you couldn't have somebody else serving you ice cream, not some random off the street. They have to give us that parlor feel at the $100+ buffet. Did Monty ever come back?
He does this sometimes. Like, he'll be like, "Oh, I'll be right back."
Yeah, he's probably taking a nap.
He's probably taking a dump. A wicked dump.
Wicked dump.
My camera is no longer frozen. I fixed it. It's easy to fix, but I have to notice that it's happening in order to fix it. Yeah.
I like your camera when it's frozen because it makes everybody look at me. I'm the only animated figure, you know? And they're like, Billy's so beautiful in his animation. And you're like,
Episode
frozen?
1000 coming up pretty soon.
11 more episodes. Do we know if we hit every weekend show, every third show, when 9/11 is going to be?
Let's see.
Episode 911?
Let's see. So
someone please
1,
call
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It would be July 31st.
Well, is that a Saturday, a Tuesday?
Yep. It's a Saturday.
Saturday.
We got 2 minutes left for the hype train. If anyone wants to help us keep it going, we got to get it all the way to the end here. If you have your Amazon account linked to your Twitch account, which is very easy to do, you can send us a free subscription.
Oh, the Molly Moon's ice cream in Seattle did a honey lavender cone. That was the one. That's the cone I'm eating in my Just a Bill music video. My most famous music video. I'm eating a damn honey lavender ice cream cone, and it's so good. It's so good.
I always share this in the chat, too, so people can know. All right, we got one. Oh, my God. All right, we're almost there. 1 minute left. We're at 88% snake flinger. Oh, my God. All right, so someone has to throw some bits. Dude, we're almost there. Someone, like, really came through. Is it Immortan Dave?
So proud of you.
Oh, we're almost there. Oh, we got it. We got it.
We done it, America.
Oh, my God, dude.
Proud to be
Is there a
America.
fifth level? I can't remember. Is there a fifth level?
Yes, there is. Well, at least I know
We have to
I'm
be
free.
well into level 5, though. Let's see what happens. Yeah, okay, we're at 7% in level 5 right now. You guys really came through. You know what? Even if we don't make it through level 5, I'm very I was satisfied we reached level 4. Whoa, here it keeps going. Now East Max doing some stuff. Man.
Poop Gang from Fix Soul.
Gang.
I will tell you this, Fix Soul. As you type Poop Gang and sent that Poop Gang biddy request in, I did a fart. I did poot while you did that. So,
yeah. Every now and then I'll go in and watch ads to get some bits. because they have like the system where you watch ads for bits and then you can give them away.
I am the type of guy.
Here we go again. Now we're at 50% level 5 with 3 minutes and 40. Oh, God. August just dropped a ton of bits on us.
My gosh.
Combo breaker.
We're 67% of the way to the level 5 hype
I
train.
wish Monty would have come back.
You know, I do too. But I will say this. If he was here right now, I don't know if it would be as impressive.
Really?
Yeah, because we would be focusing on Monty instead of the cool hype train.
The cool hype train. The hype train was an interesting invention, but I was like, how long is this going to last? You know?
Well, it triggers when you get 3 interactions with like subscriptions or tips or something
within like a certain time frame.
Yeah,
or?
when you start, if you get it within like the first 5 minutes or 10 minutes of the stream. Seth Buzz putting us over the top.
There
big
we go.
Time.
Whoa,
big time, baby, and Sticky gifting those subbies.
Oh my God, you guys really came through right now.
Yeah, episode 900 Twitch bonus round got us to the 5th and final level of the hype train. For those of you on YouTube watching, like, what? I didn't know there was a hype train. How come I can't be a part of it? Because you're watching this after the fact. That means you're going to have to do just use the Streamlabs link below.
Do a fart. Remember the do a fart meme?
Yes.
Yeah, that got used a lot.
Do a fart.
Do a fart. Oh my God, we got to 117% of level 5. Oh my God, we got to 150% of level 5.
Oh my gosh.
151%. What?
Oh my gosh.
Holy shit.
That's just wild. Eastmax gifted a tier 2 sub to Lord Magicus. 2 tier 2 subs. That's amazing. What an absolute Chad. A mad lad Chad.
A mad lad Chad?
A mad lad Chad.
A mad lad Chad dad?
A mad lad Chad dad. The meme that's been going around with the release of the new Fast and the Furious film is Vin Diesel and his family-based memes. I've been enjoying those so much.
I saw something about that, but I didn't actually look into it.
Yeah, there was one where Vin Diesel's like driving, and he's driving with Mufasa, and then he goes and he hits Scar with his car, and then him and Mufasa drive away. And I'm like, yeah, that's family. That's for family.
Yeah.
Vin Diesel's just doing family stuff. I love the family memes, yeah. There was one from Guardians of the Galaxy 2 where Ego was like, hurt me to put that tumor in her, into Star-Lord's mom, spoilers. And then Vin Diesel shows up and shoots one right through Ego's chest, says, you don't do that to family. I love it. It's so good. It's so good. The Tomorrow War. Didn't that come out recently with Chris Pratt? Is that the one we're talking about? Is that a Prime original? I watched the Zack Snyder Batista zombie film thinking that it would be good. Man, that was I was sad because I love Batista and I wanted it to be really good. And I liked watching Batista. But I will say it was so impressive how they scrubbed out Chris D'Elia and just put Tig Notaro over him in that entire movie. Like, that's crazy how you can just be a man accused of something in Hollywood and then you're going to be a lesbian. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Hollywood.
I was like, my favorite part of that movie was just watching it, knowing Tig Notaro didn't film any of that with them. But yeah, that film was Army of the Dead. A lot of people I know liked it. And I'm like, good for you. I watched it.
Yeah,
I liked a lot of the stuff in it. Like, the ideas in it were kind of cool, cute, kind of. But it was just like the movie itself was a tough one. It was a tough one to sit through.
Yeah, I have not seen it.
Oh.
Let's see what else we've got. All right. Whew. I usually don't play a lot of videos on the Twitch because I never know when a video is going to play something that'll get us banned off Twitch. And at YouTube, they're a little more lax with that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Feel free to spam your hype train emotes that you guys just earned. Spam the fuck out of them if you want.
Spam, spam, spam. Zach is very hit or miss. Zack Snyder. I mean, I thought that The Watchmen was good. I thought 300 was good. I thought Sucker Punch was good. And I don't know if I've seen anything from Zack Snyder since then that I thought was good.
I've never actually seen Sucker Punch.
Yeah, Sucker Punch got a really bad rap. But I feel like it was pretty impressive. It was like it came out around the time that what was the one that Nolan did? It was like a dream within a dream within a dream.
Inception?
Inception, yeah. Yeah. It came out around the same time as Inception. And I feel like because it's not as like Academy bait as Inception was, that it kind of got shat on because it was like a fantasy within a fantasy within a fantasy. Sucker Punch was using like deep issues to bury trauma, like fantasy, using fantasy and psychological disassociation to deal with the trauma and the underlying effects of the film.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty cool. I thought it was decent. Sucker Punch is a cool music video. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in it that's like a music video, but I do feel like when you look at it for what it is, there are these different levels of fantasy that these girls are going into in order to get through the trauma they're experiencing. I think that was the point of the film. Maybe I'm wrong there, but I thought it was cute. You should watch Monster Hunter, the latest Paul W.S. Anderson film. Yeah, I think I'll watch it. Sucker Punch has amazing visuals. They really are beautiful. A lot of people do not like Sucker Punch. And I feel like those of you that don't are valid.
You're invalidating them.
But I didn't think it was that bad. I thought it was pretty passable, you know? East Max says, I have amazing visuals. If you have to tell people that, it's probably not true.
Amazing visuals.
What you should do is OnlyFans if you got such a violent hog like that, you sicko. We're on twitch.tv. That means those of you that are subscribers get to enjoy all the cool emojis. Emoji movie.
Damn it.
Morton Dave said, never really made the connection between Inception and Sucker Punch. I do feel like they have, I feel like Inception was a dream within a dream within a dream, and Sucker Punch was a fantasy within a fantasy within a fantasy, and the fantasies were deviations from the traumatic reality that they were forced to go through. I think when you look at it on that level, it becomes kind of clever. I'm not saying it's, you know, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, but...
That was a great movie.
Yeah. Yeah, oh yeah. What condition my condition was in.
I'm editing out the mistake from the episode on YouTube. I just finished it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Look at you, Benjamin.
Yeah. Getting on top of that shit. Got to, right?
No, I would have left it in. I'd have been like, whatever. You guys get this imperfect perfection now.
Imperfect perfection.
That's what Drunken Peasants really is. It's an imperfect perfection.
It's an oxymoron, is what you're saying?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's an oxymoronic, oxycontin.
Ooh, now
Maybe,
you're talking.
maybe not. Maybe not.
Now you're talking. I got Mario Golf for the Switch.
How's that?
It's actually really fun. You know, it like even if you're not into golf, anyone can get into it because it's the Mario characters and there's like it has that certain charm to it. You know what I mean?
Nintendo does that.
Yeah.
It's a me.
Yeah. It's I've been binging on that a lot recently. The new Mario Golf for it just came out last month. I had the one for GameCube, and I was hoping they would make another one, so it's pretty great. I don't know why they waited so long to put out a lot of these games, like the new 2D Metroid game that's coming out in a few months. They should have made that forever ago.
I think the only Metroid game I ever played was on 3DS. I never played the old one. And
the best one is the Super Nintendo one.
yeah, I don't think I ever played that one.
This new one that's coming out in October is basically like an updated sequel to that era of Metroid games. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
I am pretty sure Monty fell asleep because the camera's still on. Everything is going over there. If he shows up with like a bowl full of lemon lady fingers and salmon and ravioli and chicken noodle soup and jello, I will be surprised. Oh. Honeybard says, Ben, you excited at all for the Diablo 2 remaster and or Diablo 4? Ben left the room, so I'll answer for Ben. Yes, Ben's so excited. Ben's the type of excited that only comes along once every 900 episodes. By the way, this is part 2 of episode 900. Hope you like it. Hope you like it. You just want Beyond Good and Evil 2, says August. Interesting. Diablo 2 Remaster is going to be lit, says Lord Magicus, with milk. Danny says if she just ate the lemon ladyfingers, that would not be so bad. Yeah, that would not be so bad. That would not be the video. The video was supposed to be gross and disgusting. That was part of the allure of said video. But you're not wrong about that. Lemon ladyfingers, muy delicioso. You ever made tiramisu out of like ladyfingers and mascarpone and like sugar? You soak the ladyfingers in like a. I made a beeramisu one time, and I used like a coffee port beer and soaked the ladyfingers in beer.
Oh, it was like a tiramisu with beer.
Yeah, beeramisu.
Yeah. I can picture that, like a stout. Oh, because some of those beers almost have like a coffee kind of flavor to them.
Yeah, it was like a coffee stout,
Yeah.
or port or some porter maybe, I can't remember. But I did it for my mom for her birthday. I made her a beeramisu. I thought it would be a cute thing, and it was all right. It wasn't terrible. I've had better tiramisu. I think my favorite tiramisu is still Buca di Beppo.
Buca di Beppo.
That was fire. They had the best tiramisu.
Do they still have those, or do they have one of those in Seattle?
I know the Buca di Beppo kitchen was a ghost kitchen for other things for a while. I don't know if we got any Buca di Beppos.
Buca di Beppo.
I'm gonna look it up.
Is there a restaurant whose name is more fun to say?
It says Buca di Beppo is open, but it closes at 9:30 p.m.
Where is it?
It's downtown Seattle on South Lake Union.
Yeah, there was one in Albuquerque when I lived there, and then there's one in Columbus, like right near the hockey arena.
There used to be one in Linwood that I would go to more than the one downtown.
The one in Albuquerque had the Pope room, and it was like the big dinner party room with the huge table, and then there was like a ceramic bust of one of the popes.
Yeah. It might have stuff like that at all of them.
Probably.
Because I remember seeing something near that at the Buca de Beppo in Linwood. The Linwood one's closed, yeah. Buca is chill, though. Buca de Beppo.
It's all family style stuff.
It's like it's Buca de Beppo is probably like Olive Garden that Italians can eat at, you know? Like if you're Italian, you don't go to Olive Garden.
Olive Garden's not really that good.
Exactly.
Plus Onision likes it, so.
Olive Garden is like McDonald's to Italians. Look at that right there.
That's the Pope room.
Yeah, I don't know if we had that Pope room.
Yep.
They just got a Pope bust on the table.
Yeah,
that's two different popes there.
Yep. Yeah, this is John Paul.
I wonder how many Bucas have a Pope room.
I don't know. The one in Albuquerque had one.
Man.
Picture of people eating in the Pope room.
That one's not got a glass case around it.
It'd be hard to eat with the Pope staring you in the eyes like that the whole time.
If we could find a Buca de Beppo that's closed down but still has a Pope room intact, we should open up the restaurant and turn it into a Hope room and have Bob Hope in the middle and do like Bob Hope decorations around the Pope room. Have the Hope room. That'd be pretty chill.
The Hope and Change room.
Yeah. Creepy Pope.
Yeah, he creepy.
And one thing about Buca de Beppo was there was always like nudity in the bathrooms. There was like classic
Would you toss
nudity.
one off in the bathroom?
Heck no, dude. I was there to eat, not to beat.
Why not both?
You don't mix the two.
What are we talking about now?
You don't mix eating and beating.
Oh.
Sticky said I took the Zuppa Toscana recipe from Olive Garden and it made it amazing. GG. East Max says, I like Olive Gardens. Billy don't like Olive Gardens? Olive Garden is a...
He used to go there with Onision on their little man dates all the time.
It's like McDonald's, but for Italian food. It's not clever. I used to go there back in the day and get the tour to Italy. It's like a chicken parm, Alfredo fettuccine, and a lasagna square on one plate. And to get the breadsticks. Fat Capone blunt full of kush. Ooh, better than a Hope room. Take the Pope room and turn it into the Carlin room.
Oh.
Just completely remove the Pope. Dope room would be, if the Dope room was there, it'd probably have to be Willie Nelson in the middle. But just the Carlin room, and just have George Carlin in the middle while you're eating your dinner.
Buddy Jesus.
Little Buddy G's chilling.
Buddy G's chilling.
But yeah, Dope room with Willie Nelson in the middle would be pretty good. The Cope room, where you just got a
Cope room where all the Trump supporters are. They're like,
Oof.
oh, stop the steal.
Oof. Oof.
Yeah. I like the Cope room.
With Trump's bust in there and you feel like Trump won the 2020 election. All the walls just covered with newspapers saying Trump won. So all the MAGA people can go there and have a nice meal in an alternate reality.
What if they had Ivanka's bust in the
then I would have a little eat and beat session. I've been waiting for a girl like you to come into my life. That's me singing to Ivanka.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I've been waiting for a girl like you.
I like that.
That's how I feel when I think of Ivanka. I would marry into the Trump family. I would. Kirshner's got it made, dude. I'd even marry the Trump daughter that Trump doesn't like. Tiffany Trump.
Yeah. She's around sometimes.
Every once in a while, yeah. I'd be like Trump's mouthy son or son-in-law. I'd be like, hey, Papa, come here. I got cheese. And he'd be like, oh, okay, I'll have some cheese. Because even Trump can't turn down some good cheese.
Cheese is your best food to eat.
He's like, I'll eat some cheese with you. That doesn't mean I like you. Doesn't mean I like you. But okay, Trump, have some cheese.
Cheese.
Chiz. I got hit by a ball, that's all.
You got hit by a ball?
Yeah, there was a commercial back in the day for a kid that was getting beaten at home. It was a child abuse commercial.
Oh my God.
And the kid had like a big black eye, and he was looking into the camera and goes, I got hit by a ball. That's all. And my dad would make me go to school and say that whenever I got like a shiner or something. Not that he would hit me, but he would just be like, you tell him. Because like I was a rough kid. I was always doing wrestling and stuff. I always had bruises. And he'd be like, you tell him you got hit by a ball. That's all.
Did you ever try to do like sport wrestling?
Yeah.
Yeah, you tried Greco-Roman wrestling?
Yeah. It was too much work for not enough.
It's very hard work.
Yeah, and like I was so big that I was probably never going to wrestle anybody anyways, because there were just no people like. And if I was, the guy in my weight class is probably going to be a monster compared to me.
Maybe.
So I'm like, yeah, I'm good off this. Like I could handle everybody so far out of my weight class. But then once I got into like the big contenders that were like, I think it was the heavyweight was like 250 plus or something.
Yeah.
So like these guys were like monster towers. I was like, nah, I'm good. I'm done. I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do it. I did tryouts. I was like, yeah, I'm good. I'm gonna be one of those Mick Foley type of wrestlers.
Yeah.
Crashes through things.
I wonder what's going on with Terry Funk. Do we know?
I think that it was signs of dementia, possibly.
Oh God.
Unfortunately. Trump brand cheddar block. It's gross.
Yeah, it is dementia.
Oh.
You know how many shots to the head that guy has taken in his life?
Yeah.
I don't know. That shit probably does cause neurological damage.
I mean, you can get dementia without doing all that as well.
You can.
So
you can.
Who knows exactly why or what happened there? Yeah, I think Mick Foley took a lot of headshots, and he seems to be pretty well within his mental space at this point in time, I think.
Looks like Jimmy Uso got arrested, too.
Again? Those poor guys.
Those poor guys.
The Usos are always getting in trouble. Like there's been a couple. Was it Jimmy every time, or was it Jay last time?
I don't know.
There was like a drunk driving thing or something, and they got hit. And like I think they're able to stand on their own more now than before. But they were like tag team forever.
Yeah.
And so if one of the guys got in trouble, the other guy would have to take the heat for it. And that's why I say those poor guys, because like they didn't have the individuality. But I think they've been pulling through with some individual runs over the last year, thanks to Roman Reigns finally having a breakout.
Raymond Rones.
Yeah, all they needed for Roman Reigns to be good was to remove all crowds.
Well, and he before the pandemic, he like told everyone he had leukemia and he had to like walk away for a little while.
Yeah.
And then when he came back, people were like, "How are we gonna boo him now?"
Well, they found a way.
Oh, did they?
Oh, yeah, they booed him when he started coming back and taking the scene back out of nowhere without any good build up. Joe posted on Reddit like years before Roman got leukemia that Roman Reigns should fake a cancer angle and then come back and everybody will like him.
Wow.
Joe's like pretty sure that they stole that from him and that none of that was real. And I'm not saying that Joe's right, but I will say this. Joe's never wrong.
Oh my God.
But yeah, his heel turn has been really good. Everybody's saying Roman is honestly the best part of WWE right now. And I think Roman could have been the best part of WWE the entire time.
Yeah,
if they
like 6
just,
years ago?
It could have been 6 years ago if they would have
Yeah.
just given him the correct story run rather than shoved him down our throats.
Succotash.
They just needed to push him right. He didn't even have to be a heel. He just had to earn it. And he didn't earn it. They jumped the gun on him every chance. There were other guys that we wanted to see win. If they would have had him help Bryan get to the world title, like if the Shield would have came out and just taken out the Wyatts and had their run against the Wyatts when the Wyatts brainwashed Daniel Bryan and kept the Wyatts out of the picture and the Shield could decimate the Wyatts at a WrestleMania or something, have that huge match, and then have Bryan get the title, walk away with the belt, and then Brian would have had his correct run, we would have been happy. Then we could have moved on to Reigns, and Reigns could have continued to be that guy that helped everybody else out, ascending to the top. Maybe screw Reigns over, not because the Triple H is screwing Reigns over, or however Brian did. Have Reigns screwed over because like he would get there, and then somebody like maybe Brian goes heel at that point once he's got the belt, and Brian turns his back on Reigns. When you're like, man, this guy helped you get there. There would have been a story to be told that would have made Reigns the biggest thing back then. Instead, they jumped the gun, and that's what happened. And that's fine. You know, he's doing well now. I think it was inevitable that Roman Reigns was going to be in a position where we were happy watching him, because they weren't going to give up, right? They weren't gonna not throw Reigns at us. They just had to make it work, and they finally had time to make it work without the audience scaring them. But even then, they went heel with him, which I think the audience would have loved when they were there. If he just started going heel again, I think they'd be like, okay, finally, yeah. He's not the good guy you're shoving down our throats. He's a badass. That's what they shoved The Rock down our throats, and The Rock went heel, and then we started loving The Rock again.
You know what they should do? They should create an angle. When they've picked the next person that they want to be like the main face, they should do a storyline where John Cena comes back and like betrays somebody and goes heel and becomes the heel champion, and now he's broken Ric Flair's record. He could be like Hollywood John Cena essentially, because he's been in Hollywood, and then somehow have someone like an unexpected yet over mid-carder somehow get a match with Cena and beat him for the title.
If they have a good one to put the thing on, but like they could have done that with Brock Lesnar. Instead, they had or with Undertaker. Instead, they had Brock Lesnar beat him. Right?
I want like heel Cena as the heel champion. That'd be beautiful. I would cheer for Cena for the first time ever.
I've seen Cena do heel work. Fast and the Furious 9.
No.
He's amazing.
I'm not talking about that.
He's an amazing heel. I've seen Fast and the Furious 9. And you know why Cena is so powerful in Fast and the Furious 9?
Because of the steroids that he takes?
No, because he's Dom's brother. And the superpower in Fast and the Furious is family.
Oh,
so we got John Cena. He's also Vin Diesel's brother in this movie.
He's
Cena
gonna be
is
Vin Diesel's brother?
In the movie. In Fast and the Furious 9. It's John Cena. Do, 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 do. Family. I think if Cena was going to be heel, you'd really have to just find somebody who was worth putting him up against, right? You can't just have it be any guy.
No. They would have to have someone. Like, you could have Cena do almost like a Hollywood Hogan-style run where he takes a bunch of people out. But then, see, in WWE, it was Goldberg that came and took out Hogan.
Goldberg's doo-doo, baby.
We're looking at Boomer. This is Boomer. He's got the biggest mouth of them all. He's the whale shark.
Oh, yeah.
Say hello to that round mound of pound. And
they hired him on purpose. Like, they wanted some... I hate to say this.
Round mound of pound.
This isn't a commercial for kids. This is 100% a commercial to sell like the distributors into the toys they're going to sell to kids. So they put this man candy on. They have them talk sexual because these guys that buy toys for kids are into this sort of thing. There's a reason this exists.
Slam. Very deadly.
You know this isn't for a kid.
He loves to tenderize the competition before he eats them. Then we've got...
Do they have a shark fin on Vin Diesel's back?
Sledge the Hammerhead loves to floor the competition with the flying headbutt. You got me?
You got me?
He's the leader of the Street Sharks. He's a great warrior. He's got the
Street Sharks, just another Ninja Turtle ripoff.
Real
yeah,
shark
that's a Ninja Turtle he's fighting.
And
yep. With a troll doll.
Yeah, they
hair.
have the Troll Doll Ninja Turtle series.
Oh
His special power is the right-hand roundhouse punch. He sends a competition to a watery
The
grave.
competition.
To a watery grave.
Death. I want to show you something up close and personal. I've got something here with such fantastic detail, it's going to blow you
Fantastic?
Yeah, he said fantastic.
away. Head shark!
Did you know that they had such fantastic detail that they could blow you away? Head shark!
Good chase! Rocky Balboa action.
I got some news for you guys. This is before Vin Diesel had family, so he doesn't have his full
He didn't have the
superpowers.
power.
Yeah, but then he got family.
Did he get family? Street Sharks. Pretty awesome, dude.
There was an interesting introduction to a theory in this Fast 9 that I'm wondering if it will play out into the next movie. I
haven't watched any of them.
They're so good.
I watched the first one.
The Fast and the Furious
I think I was in
movies are-
high school when the first one came out.
The Fast and Furious movies are like the cringiest movies.
I know,
but
that's why I
they're
don't
done with like the best budgets. They're so good. They're so freaking good.
I don't really care.
It's like blows Canyon Trail, blows The
Of
Room,
course.
blows all these films out of the water.
It would be a travesty to spend all that money on a movie and have it have the problems that Canyon Trail has.
Oh, like you mean like the DC superhero movies? They're so bad. And this is so good. Like it's crazy to me how good this is. They're so good. It's jawsome.
Yeah, Monty probably just went to sleep.
He passed out. Boobry says Shazam was good. I don't know. Shazam was okay. I think Shazam was kind of corny.
I think it was made to be like that. That's why they picked the guy who they did as the lead.
Yeah.
Shazam, like in the comics, looked almost like Superman. Like he's big muscle guy.
Yeah, he looked like a big muscle guy in the movie, though,
Yeah.
right? Like he had the muscle suit on.
Yeah, but his face was so goofy. I don't know. Yeah, it was. In my opinion, it would have been made better. But it was what it was.
Boobry says their animated movies are better than all the Marvel movies. Well, luckily, those animated movies aren't anything that represents DC in the public scope. Those are for like nerds, and not all of them are good, right? Wasn't The Killing Joke horrible? Wasn't the one that everybody thought was going to be great a turd? The Killing Joke. This is the best story, and they made that one the turd. Have you seen the animated samurai version of Batman?
Yes.
I haven't seen
seen
it,
the
but
whole
yeah,
thing,
I
but
seen
I've
the
seen,
commercial
like-
for it.
yeah, yeah.
I was like, that's psychotic. I love that.
Yeah. Those like alternate timeline, alternate reality ones are always interesting to see.
Boober says, I think most hero movies are kind of meh overall. And I think that Marvel is, it's formulaic, but you kind of know what you're going to get when you go in and watch it, right? With DC, you don't really know what you're going to get. And that's my problem with DC. Like, why are they not more together?
I don't know, because they have more history and they do have many recognizable characters. I think it's just
They
the
have the most
execution.
recognizable characters, right? I think Spider-Man might be comparable, but even
Spider-Man
then,
is.
he's not beating Superman and Batman. Not even Spider-Man and Wonder Woman. I think Wonder Woman might be beating Spider-Man as far as recognizable goes.
She's up there. Even Green Lantern's pretty recognizable.
Yeah, but I think Spider-Man's definitely bigger than Green Lantern in the grand
I would
scheme
think
of
so, yeah.
the grand scope. But I think that Batman, Robin, Joker, Superman, Wonder Woman, those characters, there's not really any bad guys. I think
the Batman villains are the best DC villains.
Yeah.
There's
Batman's
a few...
Rogues Gallery is the best thing about DC, I think, in my opinion. But my opinion doesn't go that deep. I'm not that huge connoisseur of DC.
Yeah, there's cool like lower level characters in DC that I don't know. They're not like That's how the Guardians of the Galaxy were back in the day. They were like a lower level, like side.
They were up until the movie like did really well.
Right. So DC could do that too. They could go to like their lower level characters that don't get as much exposure outside of like comic book people and create a story with it.
The Teen Titans, they have the Teen Titans cartoon they do. Like the cartoon on, they do that really well. The Teen Titans is great.
Yeah.
I think that the Suicide Squad movie that's coming out, they might be able to do that. They put it in James Gunn's hands, and I think they gave him the green light, and he says it's his favorite movie he's made so far.
So they should be making a Lobo movie. If that's made right, that could be really good. And they should...
if it's made right?
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yes. Yeah. Dr. Fate. You know about Dr. Fate?
I don't believe I do. Kira says, my brother introduced me to Gargoyles. Safe to say it's now my favorite cartoon. That Executive Bill says, I want a Deathstroke movie. They had Deathstroke, Joe Manganiello, right? Or Manganiello was going to play Deathstroke, but
Dr. Fate
are dropping the DC universe. DC.
Do you recognize him at all?
No.
No, really?
He's got a Spartan helmet, or
I guess kind of. It's like a big gold helmet.
Huh. But Deathstroke was the bad guy in the Teen Titans Go to the Movies cartoon.
Yeah,
movie.
Deadpool is literally a ripoff of Deathstroke originally. Now the character's evolved on its own. But originally, Deadpool was a ripoff of Deathstroke. And their names are even similar. Like
Supergirl they got running right now, her name is Kara Danvers. And like what's her name? Captain Marvel, her name's Carol Danvers.
Yeah,
like,
the original Captain Marvel was a man, and the person we call Captain Marvel now used to be called Ms. Marvel, I believe.
Yeah, that's why I said Ms. Marvel.
Yeah.
On accident when I was saying Captain Marvel.
Martian Manhunter could be a good movie too.
Kira says the best part about Gargoyles is the fact that almost every single character is voiced by a Star Trek cast member. Is that the best thing about Gargoyles?
Yeah, a lot of the characters are.
Oh yeah. The best thing about Fast and the Furious is that the superpower is family. I don't know if it was the last one, whichever one it was, where they had Vin Diesel was fighting against everybody in his squad because like he had a baby son, and they were like, if he didn't do it, they were gonna do something to his baby son, so he had to be the bad guy. That's so smart. Like, what would make you turn on family? Oh, your own baby. It's so. And then now, what's gonna make you run now that you've turned on family over your own baby? You have a brother that's just John Cena, and you have to fight John Cena, your brother. The family versus family.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. From the strangest corners of the internet, gonna get TP'd by Billy and Ben. You know where you can find them at. Get ready, cause they're gonna kick your... Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants.